Welcome back, friends. It's the Half-Ass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Half-Ass Crafter. We're definitely going to do a half-ass craft. We're making magazine collage paper dolls. All right, so I decided to do a video called Paper Dolls 3 Ways. Now, let me tell you how I got here. Because a lot of folks ask, how do you harvest things? How do you make the dolls? How do you do this? How do you do this? There is no secret answer to any of those questions. The answer to all of your questions about how do I start making paper dolls, you just start making them. You literally cut a head out and you put it on top of another body. And then you just keep playing until you get more courage to do different things. And then, then you're making these intricate dolls. Literally, that's the only way to do it. So there isn't like a secret that nobody's telling you. It's just practice. So let me tell you what happened. I did the harvest video for my Glue Book Saturday a few weeks ago, and I had cut all of these figures out and I had them laying all over my desk, and then some pieces just fell on top of other pieces, and I realized, oh wait, these are dolls. So I pulled some stuff out and I realized I had 3 different types of dolls that I was about to make. So I decided before I did that, I wanted to turn on the camera and show y'all what I see, what's happening, what's going on, and how we're going to make paper dolls 3 different ways. There's so many different ways you can make paper dolls. You can take a full page and just slap a different head onto a body. You can paint around the image on the page. Like, there's just so many different ways you can do it. I'm just going to show you these 3 ways after I cut out things that really interest me, okay? So if you watch the harvest video, some of these images may look familiar to you. That's going to be great. If you're new here, welcome. I always forget to welcome the new people because everybody's my friend. If you're here, you're a friend. So let me show you what I have. So my first one that I have is I had cut out these 3 pieces. Whoops, there we go. And I was fussy cutting everything and I dropped this one on top of these shorts. And I was like, wait, that's a body for that dog. And I was like, hang on, dogs have, 4 legs, right? So I realized if I put something in here, it would look like this dog has 2 front legs. So I just made a dog out of a pair of stirrup pants, a pair of shorts, and a dog patch. So I was like, that's so spectacular. Isn't that great? That's so simple, y'all. That's so easy. That's it. That's the doll. It's made. I'm gluing it right now. That's how simple and easy it is. See? It's so simple and easy that I'm going to glue it right now. Bloop. Like that. And then I'm going to glue these little legs down. Woo. Like that. And like that. And then we're going to put some glue here. And then we're going to put, whoa, the little head on here. And now we just have a dog. Just like that. That's so good. I love that. I love that. And then I'm like, do I want to put it in my small journal here? I don't know. I don't think I have a background made up that, oh wait. Kind of fades into the background on that one. I don't know. I have this one. No. All right, I don't know. We'll see where we're going to put him. I could put him in a glue book too. So we're going to leave that guy there. Okay, and then the next thing I have is, so that's one way, right? I have all disparate parts, meaning 3 separate parts, and then I put them together and make one thing. Okay. The other way is I have this lady, and she was like dancing in the desert, like that. And there were like more rocks behind her, but there was also like a border on the page. You may recall if you watched that video, the harvest video. So what I did was I cut out just her with the rocks behind her. And there was a blue rock here, but I didn't like it because it was like cut off. It looked weird. So I just went ahead and cut it off. And then there was this guy. And as I was harvesting, I showed y'all this picture and I was like, oh my gosh, he would be hilarious on that body. So there we go, right? Oh my gosh, makes me giggle. And then I thought, okay, but if I do that, I really need different eyes. So I went through all of my eyes that I've already cut out, because sometimes I'll cut out multiple eyes to see what works. I don't normally like harvest a magazine for doll parts until I'm actually in the process of making a doll. So I have all these eyes that I cut out that just didn't work for some other projects. And so I was like, well, let's try these. So I have those, which actually works. I have not found anything that those eyes work on. I have these, which I actually love. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with those. I have this one where I would have to give him a new nose, but then he would get really fabulous sunglasses. Oh my gosh, he's so good. He looks kind of like a bug. I have these eyes, which are really big, but I don't know, they're just kind of fabulous. And I could also cut them out and do individual eyes on him with those. I have these sunglasses, which are just a smidge too big for him, but I think that they're a smidge too big to where they're kind of funny. They're not quite ridiculous. All right. And then I have these glasses, which fit him really well and I think are double, triple fabulous. What do you think? Do you think they're double, triple fabulous? So the ones that I have that I think I really like, I think I'm these three. I think I'm just going to push those off to the side because I'm like, I really like those. I really like these. And these actually do look good on him. But I think, okay, I think out of these three, I like that one. And I like that one. Oh, which one, y'all? I don't even know. Okay, but what am I going to do with this doll? So, what I thought about doing with this doll, if I can find it, is I have somewhere in here, I have a page.
Where is it? Oh, is it back here? Did I just pass it?
No, but that page might actually work. I didn't notice this page. Hang on, we're looking. So my thought was I could put her on here and then put his goofy head on there. And I know there's going to be people who are going to be like, well, what about all that hair? Nobody's going to notice the hair, y'all. I promise no one will notice the hair. Let's clip that down so it'll stay. Okay, so we're going to put her here and we're going to put him there. And then let's move this up so you can see the whole page because it has some washi tape down here. And I don't know, I mean, I could, nah, I like keeping her. I want to keep her boots. And then you could be doing that or that one. Y'all, I think I got to go with that one. I think I really like those better. I really do. Okay, so that's one option is this background. But I have, there's a whole other background that I have that I thought looked much better. Oh, it's this one. So this one, she can be here. And there's his head. And there's his eyes. Oh, see? And I think the colors over here match the colors over here a little. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I kind of feel like I should put something, like a strip of something on the bottom here. So, all right. So this is one way to do a doll. So she already kind of has a background. Now I could cut her off of this background. I could also cut off, you know, and keep her upper torso for a different type of body and keep her bottom, you know, her legs to add to another body. there's lots of things that I can do. I just really like her overall movement. And the background, you know, I may decide that this background is actually taking away from being able to see the movement of this body, which I kind of feel like it does, actually. I do love these eyes on him, so he's getting these eyes. We're doing it because that's how I roll now. You line up the nose. See, I'm lining up the nose. Also, make sure you pull it up off of your page because glue leaks out and then you can glue it to your page accidentally before you're ready. Okay, so that is definitely going to be his head. And then, yeah, okay. So I'm going to think about this because do I have other backgrounds? I need to have other backgrounds for sure. That this might work better. Oh, I have this one. So the other option is this one. Ta-da! Ooh, I think I like that one better. Yeah, I do like that one a lot better. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. I'm not going to glue it down just yet because I might want to add something to the background. So now we know we have this paper doll that we haven't actually cut out the whole paper doll. We left some of the background alone. We put a totally different head on with some different eyes. We have this dog, which was 3 completely separate parts, and we put them all together and made a doll. So now we have this little dog, and maybe the dog is this person's little companion. Oh my gosh, that's actually kind of funny. Okay, I may have to do that. All right, the next one I think is fabulous, and I also feel like it is one of my favorites, if I do say so myself. And it's probably going to be the most involved. So what I want to do is I want to put my eyes back in my eye envelope. Yes, I have an envelope of eyes. There we go. Now I'm going to put this piece of paper in here just to mark my place that those dolls are in there. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this one. So I cut this out, and I know some of you will remember that I cut her out and I was like, I won't use her. And then I was like, oh, but I can't throw her away. So then I was like, well, maybe I will use her. And then Marcy said, ha ha ha, I knew you weren't going to throw away the Dolce & Gabbana lady. So I didn't throw away the Dolce & Gabbana lady, but I did cut out this cute head of this puppy. And I was like, this is fabulous. But I don't like that the dog has a completely red dress. So then I thought, what if I just change the skirt part of this dress? Right? So Tisha Moore has done this, and she has a whole video on how to do this. She does it. That video is like, I don't know, 20 years old or something. But she does have a video on how she does this. She creates a template. So she puts tracing paper over the doll, traces what she needs to, and then cuts that out on her paper. I'm not going to do it that way. Not that I don't think it's a great way to do it. I'm going to fussy cut this lady's arms off like so, because what I'm going to do is just slide this piece of paper under her and mark where I need the waist to go. Man, I lost that word for a minute. I've been losing a lot of words. I think it's because I don't have a job. And I've been losing words and then I can't remember things. And I'm like, is this because I'm not working every day and using my brain? Okay, so what I do know is, yes, this is going to be plenty long enough. So my thought was I would give her this dress. Right? So if I take a pencil, y'all, I've never done this before. I've seen people do it, but I've never done it. So bear with me while I sit here and try to figure out how I'm going to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a dress in. Like that. I don't know. We're going to cut it out. It's just paper. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? I mean, nothing when I'm doing it, right? That's the joke. That's the joke. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I have an idea. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, see? We can give her this new dress. And then what I want to do is I want to tear this on the bottom. So now she has a new dress. Ta-da! And then she's got the dog head. Yes. And you can use anything. So if I wanted to use, say, a magazine page that had like a cool, textured background or something, I could do that. And then, this is just a piece of Art by Marlene, I think, collage paper, and it was just sitting on my desk. So I was like, yeah, why not? So let's finish fussy cutting her out, and I will jump to the future. All right, now let's finish. Okay, so when I don't want to save their heads, I cut their heads so that there's a little tab so that this has something to glue onto, because I need a little bit of structural integrity. So there is our poppers. Oh my gosh, we're gluing. We got to glue this. This has got to be glued. This is too hilarious. All right, I'm going to line her arms up so that it looks like, there we go. And then I'm going to put a little dab of glue underneath each of her hands, like so. Then I have to move it because glue came out, so make sure that you move it around. It makes it a little bit easier. And then the cool thing is when you do this tab, you can just put the glue on the tab part. And then you can figure out where you want your little dog head. I want it right there. Don't forget to lift it up so that the glue doesn't stick. And there is our third paper doll. And you can do all sorts of stuff. You can doodle this dress. You could use, your jelly prints. If you've got like a gel plate print that you really like and you don't know what to do with, use it as a dress. So it's very easy. I promise you, like my dress isn't even, it's all cockamamie. I don't care, whatever. And then we can give her some little feet. Do I have any feet? I mean, she has those feet, but we're going to get rid of that page. Let me see if I have feet. Okay, y'all, I have these little socks that Debbie sent me, and I kind of want to use them. That's so hilarious. Okay. Let's see if I have other feet. I have some arms. I have long legs, which I don't think I really want to use. And I have these legs, which I could put under her like that. But they're kind of big, actually. I don't think I want those. What about these skinny legs? We could do that. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Those are very skinny legs. That's ridiculous. All right, what about these legs? I think those are too big. No, I don't like those. These are actually kind of cute, but really long. That would make her a very large doll. Yeah, that makes her bigger than my book. So I can't use those. I mean, I could, but I would have to they would have to be way up there. And then that looks weird when you make them that. These socks are pretty hilarious though. I think the socks actually kind of work. All right. But they don't make me giggle, and they don't give me yes vibes. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I do have these athletic ones that I'm sure Marcy's like, try the athletic ones. So I do have these. I think those are too far apart. I mean, I could cut them and we could give her little sneakers. She could have little sneakers. Let's cut them. I know. Living dangerously, y'all. Living dangerously. We could do that. That doesn't look bad, does it? It's pretty silly. What if I went all the way? No. Let's give her... She needs like high heels or something. She needs to be fancy. She's going to be the fancy one who's going to go in one of my fancy glue book rooms. Okay, I'm going to go find some fancy feet for her, and I'll be back. Okay, I found her feet. That was so easy. I just looked through the current issue of Elle, and there was a Michael Kors ad, and bam, there they were. So I got her some fancy feet, and I always leave a little tab so that I can put glue on. And if you watch other folks, some folks don't do that. Some folks will cut every piece exactly, and then they glue the pieces onto the background. I like to make the dolls so that I can decide, do I want this doll to live here or there or somewhere else? All right. So there is our paper doll. The one that we put together, and I think she'll fit barely, but she will fit in this. I'm gonna have to cut a little bit of her off. Oh no, what do I cut off? Can I move these up any? Come on. You can do it. You can do it, art glitter glue. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can peel up. You can peel up. You can peel up. You can peel up. You can do it. I know you can. Come on, art glitter glue. You can do it. I have faith in you. Yes. Good job, art glitter glue. Okay, we're going to put her little legs down here like that. And then we're going to put her head up here like that. And there she goes. All right. That's where we need her. And then I'm going to glue her again. I know y'all are like, what just happened? Seat of our pants, y'all. Y'all know me. I just do everything on the fly as it's happening. So the cool thing is her feet are a little dark, but I'm going to color them so I can paint over them with a paint marker and maybe give her like, red shoes and white legs or something. I don't know. So, all right. And then I will also do something on this skirt to make it look better. So when you doodle and you add your details, that's really where the cohesiveness comes in for what you're doing. I still haven't glued this lady down. Let's see. Like these aren't really doodled. These aren't really doodled. Like this needs a lot of doodling. Oh, I forgot about this one. Did she work on that page? Because that kind of matches that. Oh, she kind of does. That's fun. These ladies got doodled. So I outlined and then I did their eyes and I did some stuff on their headdresses so that they kind of look cohesive. And that's what happens when you doodle. You get this cohesive look. Like this one isn't doodled, but this one is doodled. And so this looks like a thing. And this just looks like I slapped, pieces of paper together, which I did because I haven't glued anything down or doodled anything yet. These are doodled, so they look pretty cohesive. Again, that one's doodled. These ladies are doodled. She's kind of doodled. Yeah, she got doodled. That sounds Okay, I'm going to quit saying doodled. Anyway, so, all right. We did it. We did paper dolls 3 ways. How exciting is that? I'm very excited to try and find places to put these paper dolls. And hopefully I can get them, that word I don't want to say anymore in this video because I feel like I've said it so much that now it's a little weird. So, all right, where's my other paper dolls? Where'd they go? They're over here. I feel like I've lost my mind. Okay, have I lost my mind? Okay, I've lost my ever-loving mind. I thought it was in the front. It is in the front. I know that it's in the front somewhere. Oh, it's right here. I marked it. Jeez. Okay. All right, and then we have this little guy that we made. And then we have this lady that we left some of her background, and we're just going to glue a new head onto her whole body and not do really anything more than that. So that's it. You can do all sorts of different ways. So I encourage you, if you want to know how do I like cut things out, just go cut heads out. Just go cut a head out. You can, I have a collage soup printable here, and I cut this head out just to cut it out. I was like, that head's really cool. And then I had this lady laying around, and I thought, wait, this lady's head would totally go on that body. Bam, done. I don't have to do anything more. This is a paper doll. Good enough. Move on. Do something else. It's okay. None of it has to be super perfect. You can do whatever you need to. Like, I have this, which I kind of think, how awesome would it be to put a duck's head on this lady's body? Oh, well, I think that's even more hilarious than this head here. So, you know, just play around. Just cut things out and see what makes you giggle, and then do it. If it makes you giggle, glue it down. Just glue it down. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I had an artist tell me there's 10,000 bad works of art before you get to a good piece of art. So do your 10,000. If you're sitting here and you're like, oh, I don't know. I mean, just say, you know what? I'm just going to glue this down. I'm going to get it down. It's going to be one of my bad works of art, and I'm going to move on. And the thing is, a lot of times I go back to things that I thought were bad, and they're not bad. I don't know what I was thinking. I was in a bad mood that day or something. I don't know, but they weren't bad. So here you go. Here's what we did. We've got our 3 folks. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I may put this lady in a fancy glue book room. Who knows? Maybe I'll put them all in a glue book room. Who knows? But here's some paper dolls for you. And I'm going to go and figure out where they should live. And then that will be, hopefully you will see this cast of characters in another video. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me what you would have done. Which eyes did you like the best? Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'll see you later. Bye.